Okay. Alrighty, what is up, people? It is your boy Dark. We are here. We are back with Yes, Your Grace. This week, we are preparing to fight the goddamn barbarians that are trying to take away my daughter. And we won't fucking let them. Fuck them barbarians. So, that said, as I snap my neck here, not really, but kind of. We're gonna get right into it. We left off last time with the battle, to which I'm about to commence, and we needed at least 1,000 men to supposedly win this, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna get them. Maybe. So, let's begin. Battle between the Deveran and Rovidian foothills. It appears we're late. Rodivia already managed to build up some defense. We need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We'll make an advance on your mark. The battlefield. That's neat, though. We got pikemen unique. Soon everything starts. Oh, so this is interesting. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I suggest we make an army reserve. Okay. You mentioned a reserve army? Right. We should get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Rodivia's sudden mistakes. Or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? Yes, that's a good idea. Very well. Hello there. We got an army reserve specifically. How about the archers? I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle is started, the archers will be ready for your command. Anta. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Anta. I suggest we use it only when necessary to create an element of surprise. Okay. Alright, so the only real choice you had was whether you wanted to create an army reserve or not, which, I mean, it's a smart thing to create an army reserve. That's just typical tactics, and that horn is fucking huge, but again, it has to be to carry the fucking noise. This is gonna be interesting. I'm thinking I'm gonna be interacting in one way or the other. That said, I did forget to get water. So I'll be right back. Yeah, got me water. Now then. The time is now. Execute Order 66. It is time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall. For we have made strong allies. And in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we will not need them today. For this is Draven, and we will stand our ground. Oi! For Draven! Let's show them. We'll surprise them. Oh, that's why they said we needed 1,000 men. I guess that makes sense. Interesting. Ready for orders. Prepare. You know what to do. Getting ready. Loose. Nice. Get ready. Nice. It begins. My unit can help. I trained them myself. Now, looks like the number's not going down. Alright, okay, so I gotta just launch all the archers. Got you. Knock! Get 'em, my boys! I love that we could just magically do that. Arrow. Ah, shit, they got magic. They got poison. What is this? Your Grace, magic! The fog is obstructing our view. Son of a bitch, we lost 10 men too. I have no idea what is happening down there, but we should send support immediately. Say the word, we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. And how do you plan to see who you're to attack? The fog's so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. Perhaps one shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses would help? Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. You must choose a unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. Doesn't look good. We can always wait it out, but that doesn't seem like the best option. Let me think. There's not a lot I can do in that fog. Sometimes it might be better to wait things out. I'll try and organize our army under the fog. That's always an option. I've never seen such magic, Your Grace. I could try clearing it out, but it may take a while. To send the general... We'll go in blind. Fuck it. Sure, whatever. Do your magic. I'll do my best, Your Grace. Okay, they lost quite a bit. How is it possible? Oh wait, what the fuck? Holy shit, they multiplied. We're outnumbered. Blow the horde, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Uh-oh, okay. How the hell did they magically get reinforced? God damn it. Archers! Awaiting orders. Prepare! You know what to do! Kill them! Aha! They have cavalry! Fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge out, but they brought monsters. They ride armored basins. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. It could also mean more men could die. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. The hooves can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we can use a beast hunter to kill them down? Who should we send out? Let's see. You've never seen them before. You think there's a way to stop them. Go get them, Velik. By the gods! Where's Anta? Are they death? Blow the horn again! Oh, they're leaving me out to die, aren't they? The little fucking prick. Archers! Do the thing! Do the thing! Get him! Uh-oh. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Ivan, you little shit! Uh-oh. Your Grace, that's not all. Ah, fuck. More magic. More magic, goddammit. Creatures made of flames. Magical fog, monsters, and more magic. Focusing on defense should be more important at this stage. Good organization on the battlefield could also provide the key. Perhaps the witch may try a spell? Who should we send out? The men won't handle the fire well, but I will lead them. Do what you must, General. My God, it's a man. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try something, considering they use 2 different fucking magic spells. Interesting. It's very interesting how this goes. Okay. We definitely should make a reserve. It's time. Goddamn son of a bitch. As we skip through the fucking thing. Alright. So they use the fog. Alright, I should probably send the general down first now that I'm really thinking about it. Archers, do your shit. To think they have reinforcements, though. That's right. That's fucking hilarious. They have half the numbers. And here comes that shit. I think I should send the general down. I'll try sending the general down first. Go get him, General. Help organize that shit. Oh shit, they lost a bit more than I expected. Damn. Archers! Do the thing! Interesting, I feel like they have more. I really do feel like they have more. And here comes their bicorns. Alright, let's see if the pikemen can do well here. Oh, that did a pretty good number. Damn, that killed a good number. By the gods, where's the bitch? Where is this fucking Ivan bastard? My daughter tried to warn me. She tried to warn me. Unleash, loose your arrows and shit. Fuck them up as best you can. And then magical bullshit. Help isn't coming. And more magic. Fire and shit. My magic can soothe. It can't be said for sure if it'll work, though. Let's put your magic to the test. Do what you can. Damn, that didn't do a lot. Despite what the letter says, we'll try the horn again. Damn. Oh, what now? Oh, rain. And more fog. Archers! We're the last squad, Your Grace. Get into position. Fire, damn you! What do they send this time? The letter was right. They just keep coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. This is not the end. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? We're far from finished. Let's give them all... That does not look good. It's a kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. Oh, winter. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. We'll show them what we're made of. They show us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they have yet seen what we have in store. Let's show them what Trevorin is made of. Give them hell! On my order! With courage! Show them what you all got! We gave them all we got. We can't take anymore. Hold a hello! Oh shit! Oh, everyone's dead. The gods have saved us all. I have 20 men left. Unbelievable. We have survived. We won the battle, but god damn at what cost. Holy shit. We have survived, but god damn. My army is fucked. Okay. Made me bring a stuffed monster's head to his house. Not sure what he was writing about, but he seemed very eager. Okay. We're extremely lucky to win that battle. We lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have been certainly defeated. I know, we must have the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we gonna do about Ivo, Your Grace? Don't know yet. That little shit. Grego. So I heard why you need those paintings. You lied to me, you're not a collector. I can explain. Those works people buy are not true art. They're nothing but fraud. Those paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without a reference. Artists call them impressions. In reality, they're just can't paint. My art shows each subject in their purest state. These artists, oh yeah, only exaggerate features to make them look better. Trunks? Hello there. It devalues my work. That's the thing. So I just dispose of those paintings. I pay for the paintings so I can do whatever I want with them. I choose to burn them, so what? It harms no one. You're disrespecting other artists, though. Besides, I don't see how that's helping you anyway. Your Grace, I think perhaps we should let this one slide. Let's not forget he's our ally. I can do whatever I want with the things I buy. And if I buy them from people and get rid of them, then there's less and less of that fraud around us. It influences people only own true art, sure. Then others will only buy true art pieces. Yeah, okay, guy. Eventually, no one will buy. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, buy. Sorry, dude, I don't understand that language. Eventually, no one will buy from those artists, and they'll buy my paintings instead. Oh, I see. Suppose you can do whatever you want, just don't get me involved in this. That's all. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. I got 3 different peasant girls. Peasant number 1. It seems the Baba Yaga has given up for now. The villages have been cleared and the strange ridings and chicken legs are gone. Her crows still dance in the sky, though. She's out there somewhere, but she can't do without her men. You're famous? That's all I got out of that with the limited... Very, very limited, I think I understand, of your language. No. Mi español no muy bueno. Thanks for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Yay! The Baba Yaga has been defeated. Let's see what this pigeon says. I thought justice would find you through Ordivia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You don't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your eyes. You will not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you are also performing evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right when you need them? There's no other explanation. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is that how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. The only way to set things right, Darren must be purged of all witchcraft, starting with your throne room. I'll remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You'll pay for your sins. Ivo, you little shit. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks. The collapsing mountain was nothing but sheer luck at a dreaded full time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if an army that large comes to our gates. We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. Arrange the necessary arrangements, It is hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It'll be best to set aside whether we can... Best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Goddamn fucking Ivo, the little shit. Oh god, that sounds like very corrupt German. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry, and I get back, and everything was smashed. I can't leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is some imp's doing, I'm sure of it. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it just isn't the first time. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. The imp needs to be dealt with. I'll send the witch. I think a magic spell can deal with the imp. Thank you. Suppose magic will do a better job than my onions. Alright. Your Grace. I went to milk a cow this morning. To our surprise, the finest, healthiest cow in our village was not giving anything. Some say that her days are nearing the end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he comes from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? It's only a muddy. Our hunter will find and kill him my way. Buy yourself a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. Here's gold to get a new cow, or you can at least buy milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. It's a temporary. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Unfortunately, that's just how it's going to be. Can our castle defend us? What do we do about Ivo? Alright, well, let's see. We got a few people we could invite. A banker we can invite, interesting. And we can invite King Varro, sure, why not? Let's invite another king. See if we can get some shit going here, because my fucking god, these people. Alright, let's go to the gardens. How are you doing? I know recent events have been difficult for you girls. You mean the battle? Yes, with Lily gone, I know you must miss her. I do, Father, but it's alright. I know you could defeat the Rodivians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost, but we had no choice. You know that, right? I know, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. She got the swollen belly. She getting the pregnant toes. Sure, let's send the general out to do a thing. How's my wife doing? We barely won that battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing, and I saw were fewer and fewer of our numbers on soldiers on the battlefield. I thought the end was coming. I thought it was coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. That or he's a little shit. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated. And he's going to have to finish us off. He announced a war. We have won against Rodivia, but I'm not sure how we can defeat him. We lost most of our men. What are we gonna do? We had Lucrezia. He has Lucrezia. I don't understand why he'd do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine, I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise me you'll find a solution. And I'm worried about my daughter. What are we talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't, and we made a big mistake. I spoke to Lucrezia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him. I'm going to kill him! I'm gonna kill that bastard. Bruises? What? This can't be true. Was it Ivo? I just spoke to her. But in the letters, she seemed to be happily in Antilia. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We'll solve this. I really hope we do. I'll never forgive myself otherwise. See you later, my darling. I'm gonna kill that little shit, or at least beat the ever-loving crap out of that fucker. Alright, the week ends, and now let us see. The King's Summit. Oh, it's the one guy I invited, so here's the other kings. Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. I've asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Drivian is in danger, as you know. We won against Rodivia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talian's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I feel for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Rodivia, Tylus offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell! I heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm no position to match that myself. Suppose Curse aids Draven, you'll be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Passus, while prosperous as always, we only ever had a small army. 1,000 men is the best we can do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you help us then? Can Drevian count on all of you? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo is most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare. Get ready and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Dreveno just in time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but if we assume it'll work out, it's not simple, you see. With all these Rodivians, I've had quite a challenge in recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're here, won't you agree, Eric? After your recent battles, numerous surviving Rodivians have scattered throughout our lands. There are survivors? If you help me get rid of the leftovers, I'll give you my army. I want them all gone. But why not help the poor folk? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die of starvation. Slaughter them all, that would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but I have to choose between my people starving and them. I would choose them. What's wrong with all of you? You should help them. They're people like anyone else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Help any Rodivian you come across and you'll have my army. Rodivians this, Rodivians that. Tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yos is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I'll take my leave. Let the old fool go. The Rodivians were able to march through the mountains. There isn't much stopping them to march to Yields, in my opinion, but what do I know? Look, Eric. I reckon it'll take Eteria 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Drebin. Why don't we meet then and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Rodivians, then I'll lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you gonna let these people starve, Eric? Word gets around, if they hear that you are refusing to help the people of Rodivian, then you can help, and you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I'll see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. This could have gone better. I thought you left, Verdin. I was on my way, and then I ran into one of your daughters. She seems quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. I could see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I don't have a choice. This is my only option, isn't it, Vard? Well, how about I let you consider a while? If you want to take up my offer, send a pigeon with an invitation. I will come back and we'll take the next steps. You'll need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. Click the plus button in the resource. When you gathered enough supplies, they'll create a crate of food. You'll be able to feed people during the stage. You'll need at least 5. Alright, how many? Oh. Okay, it takes about 30? One, 2, 3, 4, 5 Swix. You know what? I gotta get you one better. Hold on. I'll get you one better. Hold on. Oh, shit. Wait. Never mind. Ah, fuck you. I'm doing that shit. Fuck you. I have all the supplies I need. Save and continue. My general's back, I see. I encountered a group of children in the forest. I was looking for the Fane flower. Seems like they don't know they couldn't find it this time of year. Lucky nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to the parents and they thanked me with some supplies. Cool. Perhaps she should consider Vard's offer more soon. I'm sure I would love to hear about this. The kings have asked us to complete impossible tasks. And if we complete some of them, the army might not arrive. Even if we complete some of them, they might not arrive on time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers. Every hand counts. We helped them before. It's time to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read, though, so sending pigeons won't help. The best we could do is send our agents and call for them directly, Your Grace. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen map. Got you. Well, first, before I get to this, let me just do a thing quick. And by that, I mean, come on, you son of a bitch. Alright, let me talk to this fucker. So, he said he'd like me to marry you. What? King Vard? But he's old. Like, really old. You can't make me marry him. Of all him, why would you pick him? Hey, I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I want to see what you think first. Not sure why, but I knew you never want this. Of course I wouldn't. Sorry, but I hope we really don't have to. So, liked me to marry. He's offering quite a big chunk of an army in return. You made him think that we would let Astoria marry him. We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we're desperate for soldiers. There's nothing. We have nothing left of Dervian. There'll be nothing left of Drevin if we lose. Are you suggesting we agree to it? If I don't gather enough soldiers, Artoria will raise this place to the ground, along with all of us. You can't do that. Why can't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I let my people die? We gotta try. And we still have time to prepare. Hopefully the other kings will agree to help us. What are we gonna do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything is going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Now, I don't think you want to be peasants in the medieval era. It's kind of fucking shitty. Calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. We shouldn't worry so much, and you shouldn't worry so much. Go lie down. Fine, I'll try to fall asleep. Okay. Dungeon guard. Peasant's girl. The hunter found Vlos. We have him buried by the tree. You realize there are no more thunderstorms? It really worked, Your Grace. I'm so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favor. You're a good man. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I can help. The happiness of my people means a lot to me. Hooray! Does that mean I get my hunter back? No? Okay. Dungeon guard, what do you need? It might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle in order to prepare for the siege. Yeah? Equipment and castle reinforcements are vital. I've added upgrades for you to check. You'll see it in the week's summary. Thank you, Castle Guardman. That's interesting. My land has been plundered! I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Rodivians? No, Your Grace, rabbits! It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. My lettuce! My cabbage! Here's supplies. Thank you. I'm sure this will offset our losses. Peasant number 2. I'm Paul Nee, a groundbreaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I've always lived and driven, so I come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it up on auction. But I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known all across the nations. But I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have one of my famous ones of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. Yes, it's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have? I bring a painting of the battle for Britannia. It is somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards the enemy. In the background, there's a waning moon. And a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. It just looks like a bunch of squares. It's an impressionate painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fascinating, brave art movement. How much do you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone. 12 pieces of gold. Fine. It'll look nice in the council room. Thank you, Paul. If you have anything else, feel free to come back. Oh, I am most honored for my paintings to decorate the royal walls. Thank you, Your Grace. Interesting. Ah, the fortune teller's back. My husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter, and he had an accident during the last hunt. He was injured by a deer. His antlers got tangled in his quiver, and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He is very sick now. Is there anything you can do to help us? My witch is out doing something. All I can do is offer this gold. This should pay to get some medicine, or at least a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, King Vlad. The choices I must make. You may marry Asha in exchange for the army. Splendid! Well, why wait? Say your goodbyes, tell your daughter to back up, we'll head back to Yields. I need to see her. I'm sorry, my tomboy girl, but this is what's necessary. Interesting, Norsley. Alright, let's invite Lars next. Ah, bless you, goddamn. You will marry Vlad, I'm sorry. You're leaving at sunrise. I'm sorry. No, I'm not leaving. I need to see Maya, I need to talk to her. She'll know what to do, where to go. Don't send me to Yields. I'm sorry, my child, this isn't easy. Don't send me away, I'll behave better. There's nothing to do with that. We need the army, and that's the only way. Once the war is over, you're welcome to visit. Otherwise, none of us will survive this. I hope Anna crushes your hellhole and you along with it. You don't mean that. I do! I do apologize, but, you know, when we're facing annihilation, I have to make the hard choices sometimes. It is a very, very sad thing. When you have to be both king and fucking father. It is a hard choice. It is a very hard life. It's a balance between being a good father and being a good king. You cannot do both, and I do apologize, my tomboyish daughter, but this is what fucking happens. Astal is leaving Duravino. I'll send a pigeon once we arrive. Get your things, we're heading off. When Ivo strikes, my force will flank them from behind. You will push them into the walls. They will stand no chance, you have my word. Let's go. Hang in there, darling, and write to us. I'll miss you, Mother. Don't leave me alone. You'll be fine, little one. Your agents will keep you safe. I hope you'll forgive me one day. It's time to go. Whatever it takes. I do apologize. It is not the life you want, but it is the life that must be done. Okay, let's see. I got a lot of fucking, huh? Okay. So let's start with... Oh, that's interesting. So every... Oh, Stefan's village, huh? So every... Okay, that's neat. So every village that you have, helped before this... Oh, that's neat, mechanic. Okay. That's clever. Okay, so every villager that you've helped... Okay, that's neat. Reinforce the gate, reinforce the walls, build a moat. Give me some ballista, hot oil, mining equipment. Oh yeah, we are super fucking prepared now, bitch. I need more gold, though. Let me see if I can work on that. I think that'll hold me for a little bit. Maybe. I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. General? I told the villagers you wanted to see them to call to arms. They should be here shortly. Thank you. I haven't managed to find the imp the woman was complaining about. I prepared a hober potion to smear around the doors and windows so she keep the imp out of her house. Thank you. Grace, I'm back from that cult of the trees. They asked me to look for a demon called Volos. Apparently he takes the shape of a one-eyed bear. Wasn't an easy hunt, but I got him. Strangely, he was just outside of our castle walls. I've taken the body to the forest as proof. Folks seem pretty happy. Nah, never mind. Okay, apparently you do nothing. The fuck? Okay. You know, why not? Let me see if I can invite the guy. Your Grace, blessings from all the existing gods. You are truly a savior. I owe you my life. My wife has taken me back, and it was the luckiest day of my life. I haven't had much to offer, but here's a sack of potatoes. Thank you. I hope your wife are happy. Yes, Your Grace. Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? The war with Attilia is close at hand. We need some help, and you look like you're hardy archers. Your Grace saved our village from vicious bandits. Me and the others will gladly help. Be ready, the battle starts in 17 weeks. I want to see something. Let's see here. I'm just gonna look at something quick. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Actually, hold on one second. Alright, we got 6 men. The past couple of days, weird noises and humming have been coming from the wells. First, we thought someone was playing a trick on us. But no one could survive in a well for almost a week. It must be the whatever the fuck that is. Huh? The blah. Let me see. I just want to see something. Nope, no significant shit with that. Okay. Just wanted to confirm something on the achievement side, but it's okay. Perhaps he got bored sitting in the lakes and moved to the well, or maybe he's just hungry. Perhaps he wants a little company. We're not sure, but we'd rather not get close to that well. We've been going to the river to collect the water, but it's a chore. Well, the creature's no joke. It's best, it's safe when we use magic. Thank you, Your Grace. It's good to know it'll be over soon. The trips to the river are really tiring. Your Grace, the butcher in my village keeps throwing leftover bits on the path. It rots and smells. I can't sleep because I have a headache and the smell is strong. God knows what disease piles on those rotten meats. Please, Grace, can you help us? Fine, my general will talk to the butcher. Thank goodness I can sleep again. My neighbors are going to hear this, though. I should have come here a long time ago. Let's go bring Stefan. I need to gather as many men as we possibly can. There we go, that'll be enough gold to hold me back for a while. Well, that reminds me, I need to put up my painting. Where would it go if I were to put it somewhere? Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Where am I supposed to put this shit? Or is it supposed to be a replacement? Where the fuck does this painting go, man? I could sell it. That is an option. Oh god, don't you freeze on me, you son of a bitch. Okay, good. Alright, well, I need at least 100 men. We're getting there, we're almost halfway there. No grace. I tried talking to the butcher. He really didn't want to listen to me. He insisted he wanted to come and see you. You should expect him soon. I told the villagers you want to see them. They'll be here shortly. Do you want to buy this tooth? First you accused me of lying to ally with Frederick, and now you're trying to sell me your stupid tooth? And fair enough, I'm guilty of the lies, but I thought we were friends. I'm really sorry. Yeah, sure. Well, it is what it is. Fine, I'll invite Grego again. Your Grace, I'm afraid our troubles continue. The rabbity rogues have robbed us of all the surprise you gave us. So I was wondering, could we have more? You know what? I'll send my hunter. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm grateful. Your Grace, I'm selling supplies to help you in your struggle. Best in all of Durban. No, fuck you. Your Grace, will you join my army? We're going to war, man. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Of course I'll help. Be ready, it starts in 16 weeks. 6 more men. Oh, this is a fancy-looking peasant. Is this the butcher? I have a vicious stomach ache. 5 days have been no sign of the stool. My elder mother was preparing prune juice, a special mixture. It didn't work, actually. It's been worse. If I didn't know any better, I would think she wants to put an end to my... I think constipation is the term the medics use. Help a poor fella, would you? Go find a healer, buddy. They cost money. All I have is 2 chickens. The house is my mother's. I have to wait until she passes away to get her things. Fine. Thanks, Your Grace. My lord, shelter we seek. Our village is entirely destroyed. We have no place to go. No place to call home. Can you help us? Who the fuck are you? It's your grace. What village? Bishkin, my lord? Never heard of such a village. How far away is it? Behind the mountains? Yes, my lord. Rodivians, huh? My lord, my grace, your grace. We realize who we are to you. We realize our brothers fought you. We realize we're not welcome here, but we have no other choice. Many died, many need not die no more. I beg you, help us. We have no weapons nor bad intentions. We simply want to live. Why did you leave Rodivia? One born in riches and wealth will never understand what it's like to struggle. Our home country is at war. Many fight for resources, for power. We followed Buran. He was a good man. He's bound to marry one of the daughters from the Seven Kingdoms. Once that takes place, us and you will not differ. Until then, we need a place to stay. But your people killed our brothers. I've just returned from a battle with your king. I marched into battle with an army, and I returned with only 20 men. We're at war, and you want me to help you. We do not want this fight, nor know how to defend ourselves. Buran did all he could to get as many of us through as possible. Is that so? I don't know. I'm thinking of... The rest of us are stuck behind the mountain trail. We are not who you think we are. We only came to seek peace. I've heard enough. Lies or not, I cannot help you. We're just a double dozen, women and children. We want a place to stay. We have nowhere to go. There must be something you can do. Your Grace, whether you think we should help them or not. You must keep in mind that King Uruk will only aid us with his army if we refuse all Rodivian requests. On the other hand, King Fobudian will aid us. Fine, we'll do the humane thing. We'll get food and supplies. Tell your children they'll eat tonight. Thank you, Your Grace. As a token of gratitude, please accept this gift. We call them fire flowers. We use these for celebrations. Children love these things. They're useful in large quantities, on the battlefield as well. Perhaps it will be practical in your future struggles. Fire flowers, huh? In the meanwhile, let's send the general to do that. Let's go see my wife. About the Rodivians. So the one said we should help them, and the other one said if I exterminate them. It means we'll get help either way. I suppose some of the Rodivians finished our haul. They asked for food and supplies. I decided to help them. Do you not remember what those bandits done to us? We lost many people, and you're giving them your supplies? They're just peasants. They have nowhere to go. I won't carry on the war between us and Rodivia. We must help each other. Well, it's your decision. Now you have to help them all. I know, honey. Let's see. No, you will stay in there and you will fucking like it. Well, I did what I did. I just, you know, it'd be nice if we could upgrade this shit too. Alright, well, we're getting there. We're almost at the max. Week 35. Hello. Lucrezia hasn't written in a while. I hope everything's fine. Your Grace, I helped with the monster. Magic was no need. The creature just needed a gift. Anyway, it shouldn't cause any more problems. Thank you. Take a look at this one. Fabulous. I'll take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that fine? Sure. Pleasure doing business with you. That's all. Bye, Your Grace. Portolando's back. The witch was spectacular. I never ever dreamed of such a stream of flowing ideas. It was exhilarating. As if her magic went through my body, down the quail and straight to the paper. Now, it started as a simple, we'll turn to a magnum opus. I think we'll make it big, bring all on board. Now I need a hunter. Come back another time. I'll be back in 3 weeks. Alright, well, first off, let me go back to that, because apparently the thing that I was intending for, this Jerevino bullshit, he doesn't give me anything. Considering I don't send him. Considering he doesn't give me his fucking men. Fuck that guy. Come back another time. I can't send you the hunter right now. Your Grace, the general tells me I would be thrown out of the village if I don't clean up my mess. What about all the other people? They throw their crap on the streets and no one bothers. I used to be nice and take my waste into the woods. But the people throw their filth right in front of my house. Now my cartwheels are broken and I can't carry all it with my hands. So it goes where everyone else's waste goes. Is that Indian? I just noticed that guy in the back. I won't clean up this mess until everyone else cleans up theirs. Fine. I'll have my people send out word to your neighbors. They have until the end of the month to clean it out. This gold should be enough to fix your car to get a new one. Keep the roads clean, otherwise disease develops and people get sick. Now we're talking. I knew I could count on your help. Those scumbags will see who's martyr. Thanks, Your Grace. We'll keep the roads clean from now on. Ah, shit. Okay, Baker Man. Will you join my army? The war is everything. Of course, Your Grace. I can't do much, but I can prepare food for your soldiers, so you can count on me. I mean, I'll take that, I guess. Mercenary? I heard it's tough time for Drivian, Your Grace. One battle followed by another. It mustn't be easy being a king in such times. I think I know what would help you in the struggles, though. Soldiers. More and more soldiers. The more soldiers you have, the better, won't you agree? Just so happens that I have access to highly trained, efficient men that are willing to fight for your country. For a price, of course. 28 gold for 22 men. Doesn't sound bad, does it? Sure. And at that, I have the minimal 100. Perfect. You won't find better soldiers around. I now have the bare minimal. Sure, why not? Okay, with that... Like I said, I have the bare minimal needed to fight this bitch. Okay, nothing new. You back on my throne? Sleep on it. Hooray! I have my bare minimal needed. Hooray! Hooray! The general's back. I help the villagers get rid of the rabbits. Won't cause any more problems. Your Grace, thanks again. The witch advised us how to deal with the vibida. We took our best chicken and put him in the well. He must have accepted our sacrifice. He's no longer heard. We have to find another chicken, though. Will you join my army? You healed me. Now I'm as fit as I was 20. I'll help. And get my friends. Be ready. It starts in 14. Will you join my army? Me? I don't have no idea how I can help. I can't fight, cook, or heal. But my husband, he'll help. Thank you. Soldier. A package from Anta. A package? They're not proposing a truce, are they? Was there any message with this? My orders were simply to deliver this package, Your Grace. This could be a trap. We should dispose of it. Your Grace, something or rather someone is stealing all kinds of things. I believe I'm the latest victim. It's going on for a while now. People are missing grains, or onions, even gold, often potatoes. I know it sounds trivial, but I wouldn't bother you if it was just that. Ah, hey, what's up, Cloud? How you doing? Recently, a family trinket was stolen. We looked for it and asked around, but no one saw it. Where's the trinket? It's a small casket which contained, I can't tell you. It has more of a sentimental value than anything else. How can you expect me to help you if you can't even tell me what I'm looking for? Now, you know, being king, trying to balance being a king and a father at the same time, it's not very good. Sometimes I have to sacrifice the daughter's fucking happiness to the prosperity of the kingdom, but that's just how it fucking is. Because I defeated the damn barbarians, now I gotta defeat a fucking adolescent dumbass king who may or may not have killed his own father to become king of his own domain. And he also abuses my eldest daughter, so he has to fucking die. Now, to be honest, I don't know what's inside it. Sounds like parenthood, yes. Parenthood in the grand old medieval era. It's a family harem, but I was afraid to open it. Apparently it's cursed. Whatever is inside can kill a man when it's opened. That's how it sounds. I know how it sounds. I didn't believe it, but after what happened to my uncle, I need to be cautious. Do you have any idea where it might be? Actually, I've seen a demon going down the Straklos chimney. What the fuck is my threat? Well, that is Latin. I'll tell you that right now. It's Latin. Ah, shit. As I crack my back, goddamn. Should I be scared? Looked up the definition. Yeah. As I, yep. And that's exactly why I made it for you and Samurai. Okay, tell me about the demon. They call it Atwar. I haven't seen it up close, but they say it's a snake with wings, a bird's head, and a shaggy tail. That sounds like a fucking... A snake with wings, a bird's head, and a shaggy tail. A little like a broom. It's a clever little beast, a very quiet one too. It gets through one chimney and it goes through the other. It flies around the village stealing whatever it likes. Thought you read some deranged shit. Nah, sometimes it be like that. It's peasants, they're not educated, you know? It goes through one shit. Yeah, I already read that. That's why all sorts of items have been disappearing recently. Atwars usually finds one place to stay, then brings all their goods to the owner in exchange for some supper. After the hunt, it gets tired. You can tell because sparks come off its tail. That's when it goes back to its master. So I'm guessing this manster will be Slakov and you're trying to talk to him. Did you try talking to him? I would go and ask him myself, but let's just say he's a big fellow and he's not the talkative type. However, I'm sure he'll have a chat with your royal hunter. Fine. Even though the poet guy's supposed to come back for the hunt, fine. It'll be interesting to tame one of these creatures. Thanks, Your Grace. My wife said you wouldn't help, but I knew you would. Thank you. I can't wait to tell Meta about this. I knew he'd be happy. Okay, peasant number 2, what do you need? Your Grace. You have to do something about botters. Every time I finish my work in the fields, they got me. And not only one, but there are others. After I finish up in the tavern with my boys on the way home, I just show up and they make me lose Oriental. Every night I just circle around the village. Sometimes I don't even remember where I went. To me, this sounds like you just had a massive fucking drinking problem. I just wake up the next morning with new cuts and bruises. So you're getting stupidly drunk, and you're into kinky shit when you are drunk. My wife is very worried and doesn't believe me. She keeps telling me if this is what happens, ask the king to send a hunter. Please send a hunter, Your Grace. Otherwise she'll kick me out the house. Garon voice for that awkward magic. Oh, you're okay, Your fucking good voice. Okay, now I get what you were saying before. Yeah, I help out with that. It's been a while since I've been asked to voice something for him, but I think he's been getting on with that. But yeah, no, I've been fucking part of that group for a few years now, I think. Yeah, I think I only really voiced 2 major characters, Aaron and some other guy from another series that they comic dubbed. I don't even read it, I just voice for it. Sorry, I can't help. My hunters are busy. Have one of your friends walk you home. Oh, well, it was worth a try. Yeah, sorry, dude, but it sounds like you had some type of a fucking acid trip. To voice some shit. Hey, all good and good, man. I gotta call upon more peasants to die for me. Alright, now. Open it. Oh, a scarf. Oh, that worry for nothing. It must be for Lucia. She's still fine. But wouldn't she include a letter with it? It's a black scarf. I feel like this is a thing that I do not like where this is going. It could be laced with some interesting shit. I know how smallpox work. I know this could be a thing. You know, just to be fucking sure, because I feel like if this is related to that bear I know that's supposed to come up, though, then I'm probably gonna have to do it. I'm curious. Still working for my VP back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a sec. I just realized something. Oh no. If this is what I think it is. Your sister sent a present. A gift, let's see. So pretty, so soft and shiny. Kind of reminds me of Dusty. How do I look? Dusty. Oh, fuck, he skinned the cat. By the gods, it's not from Lucrezia. Give it back. Oh, shit. It's Dusty's fur. What happened to him? Why would Larizia do this? It wasn't Larizia, it was that fucko Ivo. What happened? The whole castle heard you. Larizia killed Dusty. Gods, I thought I recognized that fur from somewhere. I'm sorry, it was mistaken. It's not from Larizia. It must have been Ivo. He was right to warn me not to anger him further. He's trying to show who's in control. He'll pay for this. It definitely seems as if Lucrezia still sewed the thing together, but she wouldn't do that, would she? Unless she was forced. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. I fear for our daughter. We need to do something. He'll pay for his sins. Yeah, he's definitely dying. Come with me. Everything's gonna be fine, our little one. My poor Dusty. That little shit. He skinned the fucking cat. I'm going to murder that little son of a bitch. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was Dusty. Otherwise, I never would have shown it to her. How could he? This cruel rat.
How about no?
Oh, Louis, just hanging tightly in there. Eric, we gotta do something. But how can we? I'm hopeless, Aroya. I'm a useless king. I can't even keep my family safe. Our forces aren't strong enough to attack. Can't take this anymore. Don't do this, Eric. We must keep it together until the battle. We can win this, I know it. I'm going to physically murder and strangle him with his own fucking entrails. The little shit is going to die violently. He's going to die very, very violently. Ah, well. Well, I have enough men and I have enough supplies. For the siege, I am ready. We're just doing how many men I can get at this point. Oh, Levat's here. Your Grace, I hear you helping the Rodivians. You're letting Rodivian men go. Of course, if it's women and children, could be about, so I wouldn't care. It's the same to me. If it were me, it would have fucking Lindemann had her. I hope he crushes you in a jiffy. Toof. Yeah, well, good for you. I knew you weren't gonna like me. But I don't need you anymore because one, I can't invite you, and two, you have no men for me, so fuck off. Anyway. I can't believe you convinced him to clean up. The butcher returned home last week and tidied up the entire road. Well, shit. Sweating now. I didn't think he'd listen to you. He's stubborn as a mule. Isn't that literally him right behind you? I'm sure he'd rather move out of here than clean up. Thanks so much, Your Grace. Yeah, sure. Please help the man clear the path, too. It's not only his waste that's on it. Of course, Your Grace. Yes. Remember, peasants, clean up after yourselves, because you little shits. Nice to see you again. Oh yes, my tavern owner who became a fucking whorehouse. Will you join my army? We need... Tavern business is booming, Your Grace. I'll never give up on it. You can count on me and my men. The battle starts in 13 weeks. Is that another? Yep, everyone's another 6 men. Oh, the fuck are you two? This woman is trying to take my baby away. I think she means harm. She lies, Your Grace. She was stolen my baby away. And I was worried she'll do something terrible to him. Grace, something's amiss. Of course it is. They're both claiming they have a baby. We can't give this baby to someone who might hurt him. Why not cut him in half? Neither of you will have the child. We'll give him to one of the servants to look after. No! You monster, you can't take away my baby. At least he'll be safe. Get out before I lose my temper. You little shit. Okay, well that was an interesting spin. Let me see that again. Let me see that again. Let me see who the fuck these people think they are. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Will you join my army? Our village is the cleanest in Draven. I like to keep living there. Okay, we're getting more men. Alright, merchant, what do you need? I bring you something special. It's only for the wealthiest kings and lords. A bag of sugar. It'll make your life sweeter. You can put it in your wine or on your bread. It's delicious. I know these tricks imprison him. I truly believed you might like this. You will be an example to all the other merchants. You think you'd come twice before you come here to sell me something? The guards near the exit will take care of you. Ah, shit. Okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought the guy was trying to sell me fucking dust, which is the equivalent of opium. Well, shit. Who would have thought that he was actually selling me sugar instead of crack? It's always funny that these guys are like kind of speaking in gibberish German or some type of fucking Germanic language. Alright, well, let's do that again. Interesting. I have a bag of sugar now. We have to ask someone local to bring in an arbitrator. Can't make a decision? Some king. Really? So what? I'm supposed to... Alright, well, if you're gonna be like that, I want to see something. If I go with the how about we cut him in half, how the fuck would you respond? Alright, blitz through all this shit. I am very curious. Why not cut him in half? I'll have my general cut him in half and you both get an equal share. That's horrible. Let's not waste any time then. Chop chop. Aha! That was a joke. Let's clear who truly cares for this newborn. Aha! I think he's better off without the mother who doesn't want to. I think he's better off with the mother who doesn't want to chop him in half. Thank you, Your Grace. Aha! That was the trick after all. Alright. I think this was give it to my wife. That was interesting. I didn't expect that one to be the actual fucking thing. Lingering resentment. She decided to never help them again. Yeah, well, I don't think I need you anyway. The girl cried for days. He traumatized my shit. Okay. Let's give my wife some sugar. Haha. I got you something. I thought you might like it. You'd put it in your wine to make it taste better. You probably find a better use for this sugar than I can. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you. You're thoughtful. I love sugar, and the girls love it too. I'll have the kitchen make up something sweet for us this evening. I'm so glad you're happy about this. Of course I am. Thank you. I'll see you later. Okay. That's sweet. Oh, there's still a lot of fucking ones we can get to, huh? Send the witch. Send the... Okay. Apparently we could still get more people to help with the butcher thing. That's interesting. Okay, the hunter is still doing his thing. And I think the one guy's gonna come this week. which is just bad timing. I can't send you the hunter. I kind of wanted that guy, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted that. So let me see something. Let me see. Is it this week that he comes? I don't remember. I gotta go back in time. I want to see his stupid book. Maybe I'll send him to the other guy after all. Okay, yeah, I gotta send him to the other guy. Okay, I gotta speed run through this shit. Gotta speed run to catch back up. I went back in time just to see certain shit. Meanwhile, let me send you to do the thing. And you to do the thing. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna traumatize my daughter again? I don't know. Maybe. As we just continue to do the thing. Just keep going through. We're catching through this shit because the guy's talking about some demons again. He just needs to sit there farting on his chair. Fuck you. Well, we'll see what happens with the drunk man this time. Let's go traumatize my daughter again. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I want to see what happens if I go to my wife. It's too small for me. Interesting, okay. Yep, we're traumatizing my daughters. Traumatizing this again. We're doing this speed run, like I said. Okay. As I send out my agents to go do my bidding. Ah, okay. They specifically told. Okay. Interesting. And I'm guessing it's because, yep, it's one of those. Got you. Okay. Goddamn bastard traumatizing my fucking daughter. Alright, here's the one to tell me to fuck off again. Yeah. You joined my battle. You can count on all of our community. I knew you were going to ask. We already started repairing. Does that mean I get more? Nope, I only get the 6. Alright, give me that shit. It's funny that the fucking humorous joke that was supposed to be like, yeah, let's just cut up the fucking kids, man, was the correct answer all along for that. That was funny. Okay, you little shit. I'm gonna kill that fucker, Ivo. I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. As we send my agents to do things more and more. Alright, next. I believe if I time this right, my hunter should be back. Good. Your Grace, I didn't find the bugs. I looked around the fields. They're particularly difficult to find. I prepared some traps and told the villagers to keep an eye out. They should be gone within a couple days. Thanks. Sure. It's going to be fabulous. Your poem better be great. Alright, we already went through that one. Alright, peasant number 1. You ever heard of mudbags, Your Grace? Insect-like creatures. Living on the swamps, they grow at night. Some say they guard treasures, but don't listen to them lies. They simply prey on those who follow the light. Remember, if you find yourself lost in the forest after sundown, don't follow the lights. Okay, why are you telling me this? I usually don't get lost in woodlands, though. My son wanted to look for the treasures in the forest. Like I said, the treasures, unlike the mud bugs, are nothing but lies. He hasn't come back yet. I'm afraid he's lost. I told him not to listen to them rumors. Well, my hunter's out doing things, so here's some gold. I'm sure you can pay some local yokel who can help find your son. Here's some gold. Ah, I didn't think of that. Thanks, Your Grace. If I can't find the treasures, at least I get some gold out of it. The fuck? Guy was not concerned at all. Alright, you peasant. Grace, I have a problem. I've been working on all sorts of buildings in the village. Forge, an inn, a chapel. It's the only thing I can do. But because I've been working with heavy stones, my back's gone. I understand your pain, bro. Heavy work, back pain bullshit. Can't lift anything. Every time I bend down, I just faint. What can an old man like me do to get some coin? I have no family to support me. The only thing I could do, I could no longer live for. I'll send the witch. My witch will visit your house. She might be able to cure your back. Thanks, Your Grace. That would be great. Although I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to go back to work. But thanks anyway. I don't want to go back to work, but okay then. Send the general to do the thing. I tried sending letters. I tried to tell you at the wall. Ivo always finds a way to stop me from contacting you. You have no idea how happy I was when I heard you return home. With all my heart, I thank the spirits they led you away. I knew about Ivo's plans, but I couldn't tell you. He threatened me. If I said a thing, then he would not only come for you, but my sisters and my mother. He threatened to skin them alive. Ivo is frantic. He's mad. He believes that by getting rid of you, he can heal his mother and avenge his father. To hell with him, Aitana and his god. Father, I'm scared, but it will be better this way. I can see now that there is no way out for me. Tell Crinette I'm sorry about her. Tell Aristia to follow her heart. And tell Mother I love her. Don't hold back, I love you. Is this her goodbye? She's not safe. We need to defeat Ivo and take her back. We can't allow this bottom feeder to harm her! I'll find the scumbag and flatten him into the ground. I know what you want to do, but we need to be smart about this. You can't take the battle to him, Your Grace. You know this. We need him to come here, and we have to have an advantage behind the walls. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have sent her there. I need to show this to her earlier. Your sister sent a letter. She's very sorry about Dusty. She hopes you can forgive her. I don't know if I can. If she didn't like Dusty, she never should have taken him. She never deserved him. Dusty died in an accident. She loved Dusty, just as you. She's upset about it as you are. Hey, what's up, Knuckle? How you doing? She just wanted you to have something to remember him by. I don't want his fur. It's alright, silly pickle. You won't see it again. Goddamn Ivo and his bullshit. I gotta kill a fucking king who's being a douchebag. And he may or may not have killed his own fucking father to become king. And now he's going mad and insane and he's abusing my oldest daughter that I married to him. I have to murder this prick. I killed the goddamn barbarians only to have my supposed ally stab me in the fucking back. I'ma kill him. Honey, Lucrezia sent another letter. She's in danger. It's my fault. And I can't do anything. Why are the gods punishing us so harshly? As if the battle wasn't enough. What happened, Eric? Talk to me. Most recent letters reads, I now see there's no way out of this for me. Tell Mother I love her. What does this mean? We must do something. Ivo is frantic and he wants me gone. If Ivo saw the letter, tell Mother I love her? What if she's saying goodbye? We need to send someone to get her. His guards are too strong. We'll never be able to get her. Unlimited power. She probably keeps her locked up, just in case we send someone. We need to wait. That's true. If we anger him, we might harm her. He's confident that if he attacks us, he can win this castle over. He can take the castle. But we can surprise him. If we prepare well enough, we'll win the battle and take her home. I really hope this is going to be the case, darling. I'm going to kill the fuck. I'm going to kill the motherfucker. I swear to God. I'm going to absolutely kill this prick. That is my decree, that is my oath, and that is what I sworn to do. Oh, that reminds me, Knuckle, curious question here. I don't think you do know, but do you know that Alexander the Great had a freaking half-sister that was actually kind of a badass? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker. I got 12 weeks, though. No, but tell me more. Well, unfortunately, there isn't too much written about her. How the fuck did I pronounce her name again? Hold on, I gotta look in my thing. Cyan, something like that. She served as a general during the early campaigns with Alexander, and like the soldiers really loved her. She was a fucking, she was basically an Amazon, essentially. Warrior fucking woman. Bit of a badass, like I said. Alexander kind of tried to marry her off. She got married once, maybe, and then the husband died under mysterious circumstances, quotation marks. But I think she got pregnant from him, so eventually she had a kid. And trained her to be a warrior because she's a Thracian. She's got Thracian blood in her veins because her mother was a Thracian princess or some shit. And the Thracians are like barbarians, but also Greek element. It's like that area a little bit north of Macedon. That's Thrace. But anyway, outside of that, she kind of just played mother for the majority of Alexander's campaigns, but she did kick off the whole Diadochi Wars that happened after Alexander died. She was the one who escalated that shit. Basically, when everyone was trying to decide who was going to be the successor and shit like that, she took her own fucking soldiers, marched off, and was going to tell the guy of early Hellenistic age, pretty much, and was telling the one guy, I forgot his fucking name, but the one guy who was trying to call the shots on who was going to become the successor and shit, basically to fuck off. That guy sends a general who was one of her friends to talk to her, to try and get her to talk down, and if that failed, to fucking kill her. They talked. She refused to fucking stand down, and he stabbed her. And to his surprise, all of the men, both the ones he brought, and obviously the ones under her command, despised him for it. And he was surprised that his own men were like, really liked, you know, Alexander's half-sister. And then he gets fucking murdered like a little bit later by his own men. But basically, she's the reason why the Diadochi Wars essentially started, because she escalated the whole, I'm gonna use my own troops as a show of force to get what I want. And that escalated into the fragmentation of the empire. Yep. Alright, let's see what this week beholds. Merchant, what do you need? No. I don't want your fucking crack cocaine either. Will you join my army? I need to beat the shit out of a little prick. You helped our village with the Voingyang. Of course we'll stand by your side. We couldn't wish for a better king. Be ready, the battle begins in 11 weeks. Our army numbers are looking worryingly, your grace. We need to call and muster as many villagers as possible. Maybe they're just peasants, but as long as they can throw rocks, they're useful. Can't wait for her to be a fake Go character. I don't know if they're going to, because she's kind of one of those, like, underrated people. But don't worry, I have plans. I have plans for this one. When I learned of her the other day, I'm like, yeah, We're getting her. Alright, what does my wife need? I want to show you something regarding our child. Meet me in the bedchambers when you can. Sure, of course. Alright, peasant like Yusuke. Your Grace, I'm afflicted with an itching sickness. My face is itchy. My legs is itchy. My butt, well, you get the idea. I can't stand it. However, I heard that you have the touch of a king that could cure all manners of ailments. Oh, it's one of these. So how about it, Your Grace? Will you use your kingly powers on me? I think if I touch you, I feel like you have poison ivy. This really sounds like you have poison ivy. I'm gonna look this up just to be sure, just because I'm curious, but it really does sound like he's got poison ivy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What week is this again? Like 39, I think. I gotta see if this man's gonna be giving me some poison ivy or not. Yeah, don't do that if you understand what an illness is what they say. Well, the thing is, they kind of only just, quote-unquote, remembered him. He was only, like, recently rediscovered. So I have no idea if they're gonna throw him in or not. I mean, they are throwing in some of the more, obscure, members of the Bushidan War. Like the people who basically established the Western Alliance and shit. Which is interesting. So there is a chance. But I don't know, considering they're not having fucking Yukimura, goddamn Sanada Yukimura in there. And he's like arguably the most famous of the warring states of Japan era. They're like, oh no, we're gonna do it the cheap way, and we're gonna have fucking Emiya in a mask. And I'm just like... There's it's kind of amusing, too. They actually fucked up, a little bit reading into some of the histories of some of the Japanese figures that they do have. I'm like, Natsu, did you just fuck up your own, a character from your own history? Oh, hey, what's up, Samurai? There is, an instance during that one, minute, that one side story singularity with the fucking gay clown, as I call him. Where you go to the Genpin, or whatever era. About to end up on the news. Oh, why? Did you shoot someone? Yeah, during the Genpin era, where you're fucking hanging around with Mama Raiko during that whole fucking Caster Holy Grail war shit. I looked into it a little bit, with a certain thing related to that. Actually, wait, no. This was an interlude that came after that. My bad. I'm getting it confused. But anyway, it's relating to Say. Okay. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's one of the new Say interludes. Now, okay. Yeah, one of the new Say interludes. It says that her brother was killed by Raiko, but the name that they give is not one of Say's brothers. It's her dad. And her dad definitely was not killed by any authorities, because her dad was like, I think he was a regional governor or something along those lines. Because she only had like 3 named brothers out of, I don't fucking remember how many siblings she had, but I want to say somewhere along the lines of 8, because that's how Japan rolled back then. If you had at least 8 kids, you had a decent family. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know. That's why I looked at that and I'm like, unless Mika. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Samurai. All things well and good. Yeah, I know. That's why I looked at that. I'm like, Natsu, did you fuck up the details of your own nation's history? Was that you, or was that one of the other writers? So I'm not even gonna begin to fucking pronounce this, but the one named brother out of the 3 that has no information, at least written-wise, on him, is this name that I'm not even gonna begin to fucking pronounce. Because like I said, I looked that shit up. It said, I don't know, she had somewhere in the line of like 8 to 5 fucking siblings, 3 of which were named, 2 of which got decent, positional roles or something. The one became a monk, I think. The other one, I forgot what the fuck he did, but that one is the only one that is named and has no fucking anything that I found behind him. So I'm like, so we couldn't have wrote this guy as the name of the person that Raiko killed instead of the name of your dad? Because that's kind of weird. Anyway, Samurai, in case you didn't hear me and you're still around because the ad went on. Unless me counts or I end up on the news for another reason, but I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Samurai, but still. You didn't answer. Why are you going beyond the news for? What did you do? Are you going to be in the background? Is that what it is? Are you going to be a background person? So, Natsu, wing it. I mean, I don't know if it was him or if it was one of the other writers. Don't worry about that. Are you sure? Are you positive? You're gonna get a raging semi now. Hire a damn healer. It may not be magical, but you are generous, Your Grace. Farewell. Sorry, I'm not gonna get inflicted with fucking chicken pox or whatever. Is this a priest? Your Grace, I hope you find me well. Welcome to the castle. I have a favor to ask you. The community decided it's time to upgrade our town. The market is small, old, and barely standing. We thought to fix it up, but it's better to just build a new one. We want to use this opportunity to do it properly this time. The community has already gathered a large sum of gold and supplies to help fund it. But it's not quite enough to cover the labor. We need to bring mines, and we need to mine the stones and bring them to the mountains. Our mason said he could carve out the pattern in that. If we have a new carafe in the center of the market, it'll bring more people around. The community will feel happier and safer. We need 25 gold, sure. The community will appreciate this. Thanks, Your Grace. May God bless thee. It's funny that the fucking religious person has to come and ask me to get money to fucking get Oh, okay, we got another witch. Cool. Okay, before I get into that, though. You know, there's another thing, too. Knuckle, if you noticed, when I was thinking about, story writing in terms of the grand arcing and shit like that with the story I'm gonna write with Fate Go. If you didn't notice, for whatever fucking reason, whoever wrote Singularity 5, because I know Natsu didn't really get involved in the writing of Act 1 until like later. So I don't know if he had a hand in Singularity 5 or not, but for whatever fucking reason, whoever wrote that shit thinks that the United States had all like 48 states on the mainland when the revolution ended. And I'm like looking at that and I'm like, ah. Bleach recording's almost done and I'm starting Keijo. Nice! Progress. Aha! Because originally I was playing around with the idea of, obviously I'm gonna have the Singularity later in the American history. I was thinking about 1812, because no one fucking talks about the War of 1812, for the most part. But then I'm like, you know, the United States didn't really expand from east to west until like the 1840s with the gold rush and shit. So now I'm like, okay, American Civil War it is. We'll do it in that timeline. Because when you're thinking about it, I'm like, I feel like these people don't understand how limited the population was right after the American Revolution ended. Like they make it feel like the American population was like, I don't know, quadrupled at the very minimum for that fucking Singularity, and I'm like, there would have been a lot more natives than anything. This is what I'm talking about, though. When I write it, I'm going to try and be more historically accurate. At least with the settings and shit. Because I'm looking at it, I'm just like, what the fuck am I reading? Scratches my head going, nani? Okay, back to this. Okay, local witch. She says there's a way to lift the curse. Will you explain? Your Grace, with your permission, we can perform a ritual that will lift the curse that has been placed upon you. Curse? I thought that was just a humbug. From what I heard from the Queen, it sounds like you have indeed been hexed. Your poor health, misfortune, no hair. Indeed. I can't help with all these things, but I think I could be of use with the most important matter here. Historically accurate, yeah. Like I said, starting with the first Singularity, for some fucking reason, the Japanese think that the 100 Years' War ended soon after Jeanne d'Arc got burnt. No. There was still a good couple of dozen or so years of conflict left in that shit. Though they did start the counterattack, the French really started gaining their shit back 5 years after. That's where I'm starting my shit, 5 years after Jean got killed. Excuse me. It's also around that time that when Gil started to inappropriately touch young kids. Not the black magic yet. That happened later. But he did start to inappropriately touch kids in that time. So that's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be an in-between. It's gonna be interesting how I'm gonna try and handle that. Because it's like he's falling from grace, but he still kind of has a shred of humanity, is what I'm gonna try and go for. Because like I said, he hasn't got introduced to black magic yet by what's his fucking name, who gave him the book. Ah, shit, James is here. But Dad, okay, hold on. But Dad! A rightful heir. Back to this, yes. Tell me more about the ritual. What's it about? The ritual is complicated, and you need to be there, Your Grace. We will be asking good spirits to act in our favor. You'll need to repeat the incarnation after me and occasionally help. So what's the risk? Can't wait to read it. Can do Twitch streams now. Well, I know they have AI things that have been doing that, but they have the bots doing it now too. Ah. Funny. Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting thing, Knuckle. I mean, between writing it out, doing all the fucking setting up, it's going to be a bitch, but I did already go ahead and wrote up the quote-unquote first act of the French Singularity, so at least I have that down pat. Ah, money laundering bots. Fun. The ritual doesn't exactly shout safe. What's the risk? Is it going to be painful? It can be, but I will be mostly under the spell. Not entirely here with you, although my body will show signs of pain. Indeed. Her spirit won't be in her physical body, so she won't feel anything. What is the chance? Is this hair certain? There's a risk, as always in these matters. The ritual will need to be performed perfectly in order for it to work. As long as you help us, the chances for a boy are very high. Almost certainly. Sure. Fine. For the ritual to happen, I need to gather several ingredients. They pretend that they're there streaming, but they're using it for money, and how you tell they're bots is that they all have the same title and background. The list is long, but most I can obtain myself. The most exotic elements I need your help with. What do you require? I need to make a brew to help her leave her body. We need some kind of mushroom, the special type of shrooms. A distinctive blue variant. It grows in damp places. I'm sure you have one in the castle. Yeah, I do. You'll need the herb of grace, or simply rude. The strong smell will remind the queen while under the spell of where she is and what's happening. It'll also drive evil spirits away. You won't get it from any merchant. The smell puts off customers wanting to buy other wares, so you need to find one yourself. I'll mark the map where your agents can likely find it. Tell them to look for bluish leaves with yellow flowers. You also need to buy 2 pills of beturi oil. This eases the pain, so this will be a gift for the old spirit. 1 migart oil, also known as the woman's sage. A gift for the spirit of the grown woman, helps with the cramps. Traveling merchants may often have such oils among their wares. The most difficult to get will be the basilisk egg, and we'll need 2. Basilisks? Don't be surprised, even monsters have their hairs, so they lay eggs. The problem is, people usually prefer to get rid of these creatures, not to keep their young around. Many people walk through your halls. I'm sure there'll be someone strange enough to offer these, so don't worry, Your Grace. The basilisk egg will serve as a gift to the spirits, one for the young one and one for the grown lady. We need the two, so they'll hopefully get the hint. One last thing. I recommend that you find yourself a book of spells. I thought you'll be one casting the spells. Yes, but the good spirits will want to hear some of these incantations from the Father's mouth. You'll need a book called The Performance of Rituals, Curses and Healing by Junko Ziblebedeba, a renowned scholar in the field of alternate medicine. Make sure you read it if a copy falls into your hands. Very well, when we'll be ready. Magic is involved, so we'll be dealing with delicate matters. We need to wait for the foetus to develop. The fetus. Don't worry, I'll be ready before Ataria's guests arrived. I could feel it. Then it's up to you to repel the enemies. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So about this ritual. Well, I think I know where to get the blue shrooms. I got the shrooms. The shrooms were the easy part. I brought your brooms. The herb of grace. I got the shrooms. Okay. So let me swee now. Might as well. And my back. Okay. So there's a spell book in the council chamber. Got ya. Let me swee. Rune location. Go get him, General. Oh yeah, I should probably actually look. Yeah, considering I have all these damn books in here, I think at least one should have it. I got it. It sounds like what the witch was talking about. Ramanants look after pregnant women and midwives. They always come in the form of three spirits: a little girl, a young woman, and an old hag. Remnants visits a newborn 3 days after birth. They can decide the future fate of the child, so it's a good idea to ready gifts and a feast upon their arrival. 3 days after, I don't think we'll be able to do anything after that time. Or maybe this is it. Conjure prior to the child's birth is a risky venture, but if successful, they might help with more than just the future's fate of the child. Instead, they can affect the characteristics of the newborn, such as the type and color of hair, eyes, and even sex. The following incantation needs to be performed for the successful conjuration of the spirits. Now's not the time for you to come. It's not yet time for you to come. We beg forgiveness for calling upon you. The child of her womb is yet unborn. We ask you to give us what we desire. Let the sky turn red and the water twist black. Let the mountains break under the manhood of our child. Let the child, the growth, and old come to us to do our bidding. I must warn you, this is a theory once heard at the bottom of a jug, and no written text describes such a practice. It does, however, come from a trusted source, a lifelong friend of mine, and therefore I decided to include it in this book. Disclaimer. The author and publishing company of this book are not responsible for any side effects, for the damages caused for incorrect performance of the rituals. Interesting read. It doesn't matter to me. I got 2 of the things I need already. The book. All you need to do is remember the incantation. The rest you can ignore. Okay. And with that, we will end the week upon week 40. I am prepared for war, and I'm just building up my forces at this point. That said, it is 9 o'clock. I think we'll end it here. Alrighty, we'll continue this next week. Whether that'll be exactly 1 week from now or some other day, I do not know yet, because I get my schedule on Wednesday. All I know is I have basically the week off. So tomorrow, we'll be back. Probably stream in the morning. Given that there's not too much seeming to go on with the gacha stuff. Don't know if we'll do either more SWOTOR or if I'll do Counterside episode 9.5. One or the other. As for the afternoon tomorrow, we'll be trying a new game. It's technically a strategy game, at least that's what it says, and we're going to give it a whirl. That's the plan. Don't leave me down. As for the rest of the week, I'm planning on Thursday to pick up with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Wednesday, I think I'm doing things with my mutti. I think. I don't know, she wants me for at least one day. And then Friday, I'm probably going to take for myself to do stuff. That said, I will try and stream in the morning for both those days, but we'll see what happens. Either way. That's all for me, like I said. Thanks, everyone, for coming by, at least saying hello. I do appreciate it. And so, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. Taika will hit me with the stick again. Good. You need the discipline. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. And we will see you all again next time. Whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We see you later.